Does the idea of eating a super low fat diet stress you out? Or maybe you're worried about missing out on flavor, on variety, or essential nutrients? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, we'll explore how to follow an extremely low fat diet that's not only delicious and balanced, but also easy to stick with. Let's make low fat eating worry free. I'm Dr. Adelita Hamis, your trusted lifestyle, internal medicine doctor, and coach. Welcome back to my channel, where we dive into the health topics and bust myths, all while keeping things fun and relatable. Today, we're talking about low-fat diets. Whether you're adopting a low-fat diet for heart health, for weight loss, for whatever reason you have, this is going to be helpful for you. What's the biggest challenge when trying to eat a low-fat diet? So far, I'm sure you might have heard about it or heard from your friends, but what's the biggest challenge you've experienced or your friends have experienced eating a low-fat diet? Because most of the time I hear missing out on favorite foods or struggling with meal ideas. What's it? Share in the comments below. Okay? Now, why go low fat? Low fat diet can help reduce bad cholesterol levels, support heart health and weight management, and it also lowers your risk of certain chronic diseases, including diabetes. But here's the catch. It's not just about eating less fat, it's about eating smart. The common worries about low fat diets. I'm sure you've heard this, your friends, family, or whatever, whoever's with you trying low fat diet, complaining about, my energy is not as good as it was before I went low fat, or I'm worried about not getting enough essential fats, or my food just tastes so bland, I can't survive this diet. These are the most common concerns, but don't worry, I'll tackle all of this and more in just a bit, so hang on. So how to eat an extremely low fat diet without stress? This is very important. You don't want to be stressed while adopting a healthy diet, right? How? Number one, fill up on fiber-rich foods. What are these? Whole grains, like oats, like brown rice, like quinoa. They are filling and low in fat. What else? Vegetables. Go big on leafy greens, like cruciferous veggies, most importantly, and they are colorful anyway, so don't hold back. What about fruits? Load up on fruits, apples, berries, oranges, or whatever you have locally and in season. Load those up. See, these foods are high in fiber, and it's not only going to fill you up and forget about the high fat food, but it also is very high in fiber, and it keeps you full and helps you regulate your digestion. It's actually a win-win. So go for number one, high fiber diet. Number two, embrace flavorful fat-free cooking techniques. And these are steam, grill, roast, bake your veggies with herbs and spices. You're not gonna fry them, all right? So to avoid sauteing in oil, use non-stick pans and try water sauteing instead of oil. And if you're into salad dressings, you can make fat-free dressings with balsamic vinegar, mustard, or citrus juice. Third tip to go on a low-fat diet without stress is including plant-based proteins in your food. And these are legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas. These are protein-packed and naturally low in fat. Other foods that are protein-packed, tofu and tempeh. They are great options. And also, when you want to add edamame, quinoa, and fat free plant based yogurt, you can also do that, but make sure you check the added sugar for this plant based yogurt. Fourth tip to enjoying low fat diet without stress. Don't forget essential fats. Even on a low fat diet, your body still needs some healthy fats, and you can get it from, in small portions, avocado, flax seeds, or chia seeds for omega 3s. Or you might want to enjoy just a little tiny dose, little tiny amount of like a teaspoon of olive oil for salad dressing if needed. But if you can't avoid it, avoid it. Now, the key here when you're adopting a low fat diet is moderation. So you focus on quality over quantity. Okay? Fifth tip for enjoying a low fat diet without stress: make low fat eating exciting. And this is where your creativity comes out. Swapping high fat spreads with hummus or mashed avocado. Instead of buying, like this store bought sandwich spread, make your own. Try fun recipes like veggie packed soups, stir fries, or homemade bean burgers. Experiment with fat free baking using applesauce or mashed bananas. See, these are really exciting. This is an exciting time for you to explore, don't you think? I have a patient of mine once thought that going low fat meant eating plain boiled broccoli every day. Surely that's so boring, right? And unsustainable. But after just 1 week of learning a little bit of how to cook creatively, she was whipping up fat free curries or flavorful salads and even guilt free desserts. The best part of it, her energy level went through the roof just with this simple or little tweaks. Now, what are the common pitfalls to avoid? So these are the things that I want you to be aware of. Number one pitfall: relying on processed low fat foods. There are many nowadays in the grocery that would advertise in their package they're low fat. When it's in the store on a shelf, be careful, especially when you're relying on it, eating it regularly. You still got to read the label and the ingredients. So avoid relying on processed low fat foods, okay? Processed, prepared. These are often loaded with sugar or sodium to compensate for the flavor. Please remember this. Just because they're low fat doesn't mean you're safe, because they will be containing more, most likely containing more of the sugar or the sodium to compensate for the taste. Another pitfall to avoid is skipping essential fats completely. Your body needs a small amount of healthy fat, or otherwise you're going to compromise your brain function and nutrient absorption. So you still need a small amount of healthy fat. That's the unsaturated fat. Another pitfall I noticed in people going into a low fat diet is forgetting variety. A monotonous diet won't keep you motivated, tell you. In the long run, you're going to get tired of eating the same thing over and over again. That's a monotonous diet. We don't want that. You are going to explore new recipes. Okay? So, what's your favorite low fat recipe? Or what's that one food you'd struggle to give up? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, eating an extremely low fat diet doesn't have to be boring, doesn't have to be stressful. Why would you feel that way when you're eating healthy? Easier said than done, I know. But there are many ways. By focusing on a whole nutrient dense foods and embracing creative cooking techniques, you can enjoy delicious, balanced, and low worry-free, low fat lifestyle. Got that? So worry-free, low fat lifestyle. Now, remember, going a low fat diet and high on fiber diet is easy to achieve on a whole food, plant-based diet or lifestyle. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up or subscribe and share it with someone who might be on a similar health journey. And remember, you're not alone in this. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Hopefully you'll check out similar videos about fats and about plant-based diet in my channel. That's all for now. I'll see you next week. Bye!